Yeah, what's so disgusting to me is lack of accountability in a relationship. Like, you got some people who will truly manipulate a person, never say I'm sorry, and they will either keep manipulating that person in a relationship or move on to their next victim because the person that they're manipulating is tired of their manipulation. Like, lack of accountability in a relationship is so sad. And many people experience it because a lot of people are immature, but you don't have to experience lack of accountability, because you know what? You should know your worth. And you should be like, hey, if a person's not willing to say, hey, I'm sorry, and do the things in which I need them to do so we can be in a healthy relationship, then I'm done with it. Like, you gotta stand on business in these relationships, because people will truly push you to the edge, use you up, and still never say I'm sorry and be the woman or man that you want them to be. They won't give you the love that you deserve because you don't set your boundaries, and you don't allow one to hold them accountable. You don't hold one accountable to what they did and allow them to say, hey, my bad, I'm sorry, I'm gonna do better. You gotta hold people accountable for hurting you, no matter how strong you are. You got to, because if you don't, your boundaries, you don't have any, and that person will keep doing the same thing over and over again. So just set your boundaries and stop not holding people accountable, because people deserve to be held accountable when it comes to you, because you're precious. You're supposed to be loved the way you deserve despite your imperfections, and you gotta love you and have boundaries, because all this manipulative people ain't for you. And you gotta love on you to really just avoid the manipulation, because a lot of people will try you, but you gotta know your worth and set those boundaries, because people will truly drag you to the core and never say I'm sorry. But don't allow that to be the case again. Like, if people don't want to own up to their mistakes, hold them own selves accountable to hurting you, let them go. Sometimes we don't need no closure, but if people are willing to hold themselves accountable, then we might can seek another chance, or just forgiveness. It just depends on the relationship, of course, but do what's best for you. But lack of accountability is disgusting. Hold others accountable for what they done to you, and really just move forward accordingly, because you're not meant to be misused and abused over and over again. Stop the cycle for good. Hold people accountable, or let them be. Leave them where they should be, for real.